coffee. I'll be right back. Hold on. Hold it. Oh, okay. You what? Oh. Let's Sage. What up, booze? Come on in. Hold on. Okay. Sage. I got. Oh, that's not a lighter. Hold on. Hold on. Actually, I should probably type that out so I can post that in the chat over here. Raquel, I got you too, boo. We got. Hold it. We got Elena, Jerica, Veronica, and Raquel. I was literally just thinking about you, Raquel. I'm not even kidding. I was thinking about you before I came on here. What up, is? What up, y'all? Okay, you know the draw. We're just fucking waiting for people to get in here. Tap the screen, all that shit. I'm gonna Sage, and then Harmony Heart 1, by the way. I need to adjust that ring light. Hold on. Let's Sage first. What up, booze? Shit. I need my water. I'll get it later. Mercury, I think, is officially in retrograde, so so yay for us, right? We're gonna Sage real good up in this bitch. Sage all my shit. Much better. Ugh. Okay. What it do, babies? I want the Mercury retrograde. What up, y'all? Tap the screen. Y'all know the drill. What's up, you guys? I see people finally coming in here from, or on YouTube. We're gonna get into free shit, so hang out. The Harmony Heart, this one. Been using this a lot on general readings and career. But we're gonna get into a Harmony Heart Oracle. Just, you know, hang out. Like the live. Ooh, I found more. I knew I had more. Yay. How was your guys' weekend? What up, babies? Hold on, just so you guys got it again, because I think I seen Elena and Veronica come in here. There's the list, you guys, in case you were wondering. What up, booze? What'd it do? Okay. Should we get into this shit? Should we get into it? Hold on. That right there? Mm-hmm. I'm really into caramel right now. Okay, let's go ahead and get into free shit. So, hold on. Sorry, YouTube. I'm just trying to adjust my TikTok here. Listen, I apologize in advance if that thing fucking falls back. What was I saying? Oh, we're gonna get into free shit. So, drop your name. With this one, you don't have to, like, focus on, like, anything, really, or, like, a person or whatever. It's just kind of, like, whatever messages come out. Come out. And this is a good deck. I actually really like this one. Regina, you're the first name my eyes went to, boo. So you're gonna be my first one. But yes, let's go. Go ahead and drop your names, boos. And let's get into this shit. Okay. Hold up, Regina. I'm gonna shuffle this. Alright, let's go. Let's see what comes out. Drop your names, boo-boos. Regina. What do we got? Separation. A relationship or phase of life is coming to an end. Though painful, the separation opens the door to new beginnings. Okay. Aurora. Yeah, Aurora. This is for you, boo. Challenges. You are facing challenges that are helping you grow stronger. Overcoming these obstacles will lead to significant personal rewards. I know that's right. What up, y'all? Azura. Collaboration. Collaboration with colleagues or business partners is going smoothly. Mutual respect and teamwork are producing excellent results. Super business, that one. Damn. What's up, you guys? We're doing Free Harmony Heart. If y'all want in on it, just drop your name. Drop your name and let's see what the fuck comes out. Who we got? Shelly. There you guys. I see you guys dropping names. Hold on, YouTube. I gotcha. Okay, courage. Good for you. You are filled with courage and ready to face any challenge. Confidence and determination are your guiding forces. I'm happy to see that one. What do we got? Scarlet. That's who it was. Scarlet. Expectations. None of these have come out in the reverse yet, just to point that out. Okay, expectations. Sorry. Okay. You hold high hopes and positive expectations for love. You are ready to embrace new emotional experiences with an open heart. Good for you, boo. Who do we got? Veronica. Veronica, I think I got you third on the list, boo. Just so you know. Challenges. Who just had this one? I think someone just had this one. You are facing challenges that are helping you grow stronger. Overcoming these obstacles will lead to significant personal rewards. I think someone just had that one. Mikey. What up, boo? Mikey. You got two. We got someone that got two of them. Creativity and collaboration. Okay. Collaboration. Collaboration with colleagues or business partners is going smoothly. Mutual respect and teamwork are producing excellent results. And then creativity. Your creativity is flourishing, allowing you to bring new ideas and perspectives to all areas of your life. Beautiful. Word. Who do we got? Raina. Leadership. Lots of career ones coming out tonight. Okay, leadership. You are stepping into a leadership role, inspiring others and guiding your team towards success with confidence and clarity. Who we got? Taylor. If I missed your name, drop it again, y'all. Taylor. Boundaries. I know this is motherfucking right, bitch. Okay, boundaries, period. This is, yeah, very you. You have set clear boundaries in your relationships, protecting your emotional space and fostering healthy interactions. I know that's right. What it do, y'all? Y'all, I lifted my fucking ass off yesterday. I'm so sore. My shoulders right here. Oh, God. Sal, that's who it was. Thank you, boo. Sal. Success. Good for you. Career success is within reach. Your hard work and dedication are being rewarded, and significant progress is being made. Word. Jericho. What up, boo? Communication. Okay. Open and honest communication is flowing between you and others. You express your thoughts and feelings, clearly. Word. I know, that's what I thought too when Sal dropped his name. What it do? Period. Hold up, boo-boos. Let me update that list. Hoda. Who do we got? Elena, Jericho, Veronica, Raquel, Shelly. Who else? I think that's it. Looks like it. Yeah. Word. Okay. It dwindled down quick in here, just so you guys know. So if you're on the paid reading list, fucking hang out, you know? Hang out, because I'm probably going to get into it. I'm going to try to give it like 5 more minutes, even though there's only like 4 of us in here. Raquel, Shelly. If y'all... Hold up, Mikey. I'll grab you another one. Hold on. Yeah, if you guys are just hopping in here, we're doing... Oh, I didn't fucking put that up. That's what I was forgetting. Hold on, you guys. I forgot to put that we were doing free shit in here. Free life. I'm just going to put Life Oracle because the name of the deck will not fit in there. Okay. Wait, let me move this. And this. So it's not on my head. Okay. Let's go, Mikey. Yeah, sorry about that. I just now noticed that I put that on there. You got two of them, Mikey, or these is... Oh. No, I think these are different. You got two of them again, though. Right? I think you had two the first time I pulled for you. Okay, challenges. You are facing challenges that are helping you grow stronger. Overcoming these obstacles will lead to significant personal reward. That's like the third or fourth time that one's come out. And then support. Friends, family, or colleagues are offering you unconditional support, helping you through challenges and making you feel loved. Word. Gina, what up, boo? Gina. What we got? Creativity. Your creativity, lots of similar messages coming out tonight. Your creativity is flowing, allowing you to bring new ideas and perspectives to all areas of your life. Rebecca, what up, boo? Wealth. This reminds me of her, fuck, when did I do that one question? That might have been like a week ago. Anyway, finally we had one that came out in the reverse. Fucking listen to this, Rebecca. Over-focusing on wealth may cause you to lose sight of what truly matters, leading to dissatisfaction. Fucking, I'm trying to remember what... Fuck, I can't remember what came out. I can't remember what came out. That was hella advice in that one question, though. I remember. And it was terrific advice, you know what I mean? But fuck, I remember something like that coming out in your one question the other day, where it was, of course, we got restricted. But it was something about that where I think maybe it was 7 of Pentacles in the reverse or something like that. I can't remember. Fuck, I don't remember, but it was very that coded, where it was like having too much responsibility on your plate or some shit like that, or like thinking that like you gotta do shit alone. Fuck, what was that card? I'm trying to remember what the fuck that card was. Did I post that list again? I don't know if I did I? I know I'll post it in YouTube here in a minute. I got Elena, Jericho, Veronica, Raquel, Shelley. Right? Did I post that list? I don't know if I did. Whatever. There it is again if I fucking didn't. Listen, I'm gonna hang out for like a few more minutes. So if y'all are on the list, get your popcorn, get your sodies, you know, get whatever you need. And come back and hang out. Actually, I should probably just... Cassie, what up, boo? Cassie. That came out quick. Separation. Damn. This isn't that bad. A relationship or phase of life is coming to an end. Though painful, the separation opens the doors to new beginnings. Someone else had that one. Was it Regina? Yeah, Taylor. Hold on, boo. Taylor. Are you kidding me? You just had that one, right? Boundaries? Hold on, let me try to get you another one. I think you have that one already. Success. Career success, excuse me. Career success is within reach. Your hard work and dedication are being rewarded and significant progress is being made. Just shuffle this. That's hilarious that boundaries one came out again, though. I know, that's right. You know what I forgot to do, you guys? I forgot to post the November special. I knew I was fucking forgetting something. Listen, I blame Mercury, okay? All right, YouTube, I'm gonna hop in over here. But if y'all didn't get a card, you know what I mean, go ahead and drop your name, and I will grab you one before we get into these paid readings. kind of trying to hang out a little bit longer. There's not that many people in here, though. Oof. Y'all, I lifted my ass off yesterday. I'm so sore. the fucking frame that my live froze on was too good. Okay. What up? Cindy. What up, boo? Cindy. Responsibility. I'm not mad about that one. You're taking on necessary responsibilities, creating long-lasting trust and security. You provide reliable support for family, friendships, or work relationships. What up, boos? We're doing free, well, life oracle, but it's hidden heart. Is that what the fuck it's called? Yeah, hidden heart harmony. Or harmony heart, fuck. It's harmony heart oracle, fuck. That's the free, it's like life oracle. It's got a lot of career, love, like general. I'm just gonna pin this so I got that shit ready. Oh. Oof. So drop your name if you boo-boos want one. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get my stuff ready for all this. Hold on. Mel, hold up, boo. Collaboration. Collaboration with colleagues or business partners is going smoothly. Mutual respect and teamwork are producing excellent results. So similar messages coming out tonight. That's like the fucking third or fourth time that one's come out too. And I shuffled this deck. Hold up, boo-boos. Paid. Did I miss anyone else? Hold on. I wonder if you guys can see that. Okay. I'm gonna motherfucking, let's get it. There's fucking hardly anyone in here. I'm not mad though. I'm not. Hold on. I'm gonna post the list over here on YouTube too, just in case. Bam. Hold up, y'all. Here's the list. Boom. Pin that shit. Oh, wait, hold on. Pin. Okay. Here's the list for you too, YouTube. Just so y'all boo-boos got it. Okay. Should we get it? Let's go. Okay, period. I don't think there was anyone else that I missed. Yeah, there's whatever. Let's go. Let's get into it. Okay, Elena, hold up, boo. Hold up, boo-boo. I think you sent me your message already, I'm pretty sure. Instagram. There you are. Good for him. All right, let's go, boos. Let's get it. Y'all, it went so fucking hard yesterday, it hurts to shuffle. My arms are so sore, it hurts to fucking shuffle. Maybe I should have taken some, I don't know, ibuprofen. Typically, I don't do that. I'm usually never this sore. All right, Elena, hold up, though. Okay. Okay. You know the drill. Let's get into it. Get out of my way. Okay. You know the drill, boo. Let's go. I gotta make sure I got your message up. Hold on. Let's see current energy. Okay. I haven't seen that one in a minute. What has he got? Really? Oh, I'm curious what his clarifier is going to be for that. But hold on, let me do one more and then I'll fucking go into it. Okay, so, okay. Interesting. Spiritual attack and desire coming out as current challenge or situation. Fuck, I almost fucking almost fell off my chair there. Anyway, spiritual attack. It's Mercury. Spiritual attack and desire coming out as current challenge situation. The desire one, I feel, well, because I don't feel like that's so much, I don't know, it doesn't clock me as like so much of a challenge, that desire one, because it's typically showing like there's intense feelings that are going on between these two people, and then alongside with like sexual desire, you know what I mean? So it's probably more of like the situation. I'm not really clocking that so much as challenge. The spiritual attack, however, is probably more challenge. The spiritual attack, it does represent, like, it could be, like, no doubt where, like, there's karmic trigger shit like that. I'm kind of feeling like with this card, though, it's more about, it is, like, divine protection, but I feel like it's probably more, like, shadow type stuff that's going on between these two people. Like, shadow work and then having a, like, spiritual awakening as a result. That's probably more, I kind of want to say it's more for him, just considering what's coming out on his side. You have forever, and I'll fucking obviously like get into that when we get his shit, but the forever kind of love and teamwork love is coming out on your side, where I don't know, I'm feeling like that's like, I don't know, I'm not really feeling that you're so much in that spiritual attack up in comparison to him. It's actually like pretty favorable energy coming out on your side. That forever kind of love, like think of the like infinity, you know what I mean? That's very much what that represents, is that you're very much focused on your guys' bond, very much so. That's also what teamwork love represents, is that you're wanting to come together and like work with him through this relationship, and you do view your relationship as one that is unbreakable. So actually like pretty optimistic kind of energy coming from your side. His shit, on the other hand, I'm curious, he's got egg on their face and thinking of you coming out. The egg on their face is what I'm like, what is he like so, I don't know, like what is he hiding? Like what, not like bad, you know, trust, he would have got aired out if it was, but embarrassed or like shameful, like hiding, I don't know, like I'm curious to see what it is. But egg on their face, that is what that represents, obviously, right? Is that like someone they're feeling foolish, they're not wanting to like show that kind of side to someone, they don't want someone to see them in that kind of light, and then the thinking of you that's coming out, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Like obviously, like of course he's probably in that, where it's a lot of like missing you, nostalgia, you know what I mean? I would say that the egg on their face that's coming out is probably preventing him from doing any kind of reaching out. I just kind of want to dig more into it, I guess, you know what I mean? But other than that, like the thinking of you is very good. It's a lot of just nostalgia, fixated on you, thinking about you a lot. Manifesting a reunion. Your guys' outcome, I'm going to put a fucking pin in that, because I don't know. I want to put a pin in the outcome, and I want to put a pin in the fucking egg on their face, but your guys' bottom of the deck is obviously fucking good. Real reunions coming out, where it does represent that, like, soulmates are going to reconnect. The reason I'm wanting to put a pin in the outcome is because it's snooping in 11/11, where I don't know, like, I'm like, whatever, like, Oracle, thanks, because it's like, oh yeah, we're probably going to be doing more readings on this, because snooping does represent, like, tarot card readings. Okay, if we're looking at that from Elena's perspective, yeah, it probably is representing that. From him, though, I don't think it's, like, obvious, like, who knows, maybe he is getting tarot card readings, I don't think so. I do think that this is more, because it does represent like stalking someone on social media or keeping an eye on them that way, or especially if he knows where the fuck you live at, this would be doing like kind of like driving by, like checking and seeing, you know what I mean, like checking on you, shit like that. Yeah, anyway, I could definitely see him in that. Maybe vice versa, you too. But anyway, that 11/11 is, I mean, it's exactly what you think it is. It represents like twin flame, soulmate, soul contracts, synchronicities, more of that shit. Hold on, boo. Let's see what comes out. Just like, I don't know. I'm curious to see what tarot has to say. Let me see current. 7 of Cups. Don't get me started. 7 of Cups is just, it's, I'm going to get frustrated. The 7 of Cups represents, like, you are unsure of where, like, you're standing with that person, right? It's a lot of uncertainty. Both of these people are in that, by the way, like, 7 of Cups. A lot of, yeah, fixating for sure, especially with him. A lot of concern about how the other person is feeling about this situation. And I'm really hoping a 2 of Swords does not come out there. Like, I'm really fucking hoping I see an Ace of Swords or some shit come out. Just where it's cutting through that uncertainty or that confusion. Because it, like, that kind of shit is, that, of course, the fucking 2 of Swords came out as the outcome. That, I was gonna say with that 7 of Cups, that, and 7 of Cups and, like, 2 of Swords are so just predictable in situations like this where you kind of see that someone's, I don't know what the fuck this is. He's in Hanged Man in reverse. I'm obviously gonna pull one more. But when you see that someone's got, like, this barrier, because you see he's over here, like, in, like, you know, he's over here behind the scenes where he's like, oh my god, I'm, like, fixated on this, I'm thinking about her all the time, I'm missing her, and it's like, okay, but then, like, that egg on their face is really standing in the way of you taking any fucking action towards this, right? I hate seeing a 7 of Cups and a 2 of Swords with that shit, because that's exactly what that is, right? The outcome dead ass is really not that bad, because it's 2 of Wands and 2 of Swords. It is more of, like, this shit that we're in right now, though, Elena, where I do feel like there's going to be action where you two are seeing each other, and then it's, like, going back to this. You know what I mean? Like, they're seeing each other, and then we're going back to hiding, scared to say something, not sure what to say, because you know what I mean? You don't want to, like, make yourself look like a fool or an idiot or whatever, right? I just feel like that's definitely more of that outcome. Listen, outcome energy can always change. Thank God. I'm actually happy to see that Hermit in the reverse coming out as your guys' current too. Because we do know, like, major trumps minor every fucking time. And even though we're seeing that 7 of Cups come out in between you guys, where it's like, okay, yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty. They're unsure of, like, what the other person's thinking, what's going on with them, where they stand in this relationship, shit like that. The Hermit card, though, represents that you are going to come out of isolation, like, you're wanting to reconnect with this person. Very much you. You have, like, super on-point cards with this. It's 3 of Cups and 4 of Wands. Where, yeah, I mean, it reflects your oracle. That 4 of Wands reflects your oracle very well. That 3 of Cups, though, I don't know. I like to see that you keep that kind of energy when seeing him, because it's more of your focus on just the connection. You know what I mean? You're not so much like, oh my god, I'm, like, trying to, like, make this person fall in love with me. It's like, no, I, like, genuinely enjoy the time that I'm spending with him, and I'm really just trying to focus on that. But what has he got? Hanged Man in reverse and fucking mothers. Okay, let's get it. You know I'm gonna read him for filth right now. Hold on. This, like, okay, listen. Like, I don't want to point fingers, but, like, I'm gonna point fucking fingers. He's the one that's got 2 majors coming out on his side, okay? Like, I don't know. I don't know if maybe you were like, am I the problem? And am I the fucking issue? No. Like, you know, your cards, no. The Hanged Man that's coming out in the reverse on his side, because Hanged Man in the upright, it does represent, like, this psychic change that you go through, right? It's where you have viewed a situation, whatever, like, some way. You viewed the situation one way, and you've done enough personal work where, like, you've totally flipped your perspective on it, and you don't necessarily live that way, think that way, behave that way anymore. When the Hanged Man comes out in the reverse, it's where someone's being challenged with that to, like, break through that kind of barrier, or to, like, whatever, overcome fear, or fucking step out of their comfort zone, think about something differently, challenge their mind, challenge their actions, right? That Hanged Man coming out in the reverse is telling me that he's really fucking resisting that. And the Lover's card that's coming out with it, it's like, well, there the fuck it is. It's a soul connection. That's, I mean, well, so spiritual attack, maybe I do believe the triggers shit that's coming out with that. And I feel like we were talking about that too. Maybe not, like, the last reading, but maybe the one before that. I think we were, like, that came up, I remember, in a question where it's like, yo, like, what, like, I think, like, triggering something came up when we kind of dug more into it, where it's like, yeah, you actually indeed are. Very much so, and you're seeing it right here in this reading too. where this connection is. I mean, it's doing what it needs to do. It is triggering some kind of change within him, but he is very much resisting it right now. I'm shocked that his strength didn't come out for him. Not even on bottom of the deck. We do message cards. Anyway, I mean, shut up. Good news. Well, should I do bad news? Well, no, good news. Good news, like, y'all obviously see each other connecting. What I don't like, though, and trust, like, because outcome energy can always just be warning, too. I just don't feel like I really need to necessarily tell you that warning. I just don't think that's your shit. But I do think that there is obviously action that these two people are taking where they're seeing each other, having a great time, and then, like, we're back to this Two of Swords where we're unsure of what to say to this person when we're not with them. Hold on, boo. Lot of joy. A lot of joy between these two when they see each other. A lot of happiness. I mean, good for you. Like, never could be me. I'd crash the fuck out. I'm not even kidding. I want to do 6. Hold on. Oh. Sex with you. Hold on, Elena. Hold up, boo. I can't let go of you. I'm afraid to lose you. I don't want to be alone. Hold on. 2 more. What is the truth? You were so different from everyone around me. Sorry, it's indigestion. This love is crazy. I feel like you already know what I'm going to fucking say with this for some reason. I feel like you already know what I'm going to say with this for some reason. Like the advice for, right, or like, right, like advice, what can I do? What can I fucking do to, whatever, make the situation different, help the situation along. It is definitely encouraging, not like, and I don't know, I don't really feel like I need to tell, I was going to say like, oh, it's encouraging communication, but not like, I don't know, like, fucking being wild or like, you know, texting him, like asking a bunch of questions. It's very sweet communication that it's suggesting on bottom of the deck. Even like checking in, very flirtatious type of communication, like Page of Cups, Page of Swords is surrounding you, where, yeah, very flirtatious, very cutesy, Page of Cups type shit. And Page of Swords, like asking questions would be a good fucking advice for that, where open-ended kind of questions. To get him unstuck from that, to get him to, I don't know, be less afraid of communication. I'd agree with that, though. I do feel like his personal life is going a lot better. I'm just shocked that some kind of wand energy didn't come out in the reverse for him, or that strength. It just feels like someone who's got an ego or this image that they want to maintain with this person, and he's like not wanting her to see him in, I don't know, like a light that's gonna make him look embarrassing or weak, or I don't know, yeah, weak. Be prepared for more of that shit. Just more synchronicities, more and more. Even for him. I mean, even for him. It's for him too. He's probably experiencing that right now, because you even said that on there where you're experiencing that. I would not doubt if he's experiencing that kind of shit. Just send them over here, will you? God. I always say, like, whatever, it is great, you know, it's good that we can get some perspective and understanding. Like, shut up, you know? Hold on. I know, because I was gonna, Elena, I just read that where I was like, I'm low-key afraid to. The Eight of Swords was surrounding you, where I'm like, she already fucking knows this, I bet. She already knows I'm gonna stay with this. Because that Eight of Swords is like, obviously, overthinking, thinking maybe you shouldn't, thinking maybe you're like coming on a little too much or whatever, right? It's just like lies that you're telling yourself in an Eight of Swords that are preventing you from like doing any action. Just like, fuck, man. Okay, boo-boos. Who's all in here? Jerica, Veronica, Raquel, Shelly. Oh my God. I'm so sore. Period, Jerica, hold up, boo. I gotta see if you wrote what you wrote on there. Hold it. Hold it. Oh, nothing yet. Jerica, what you want to do your reading on, boo? What you want to know? Chapstick. I need chapstick. Lip gloss is gonna have to do for now. Oh, I don't have any chapstick on me. That do smell good. That do smell good. Hold up, boo. There you are. Whoops. Let's go, boo. Oh! I like your last question. Word. Good questions. Let's go. Hold on. I gotta wait for Jerica to come back in here. Jerica, let me know when you're back in here, boo. I don't want to start this without you. Word. Okay, let's go. Let's get it. Good question. Hold up. God, I'm like so curious what's gonna come out with this shit. Let's do that first one. Let's go, boo. Where are you going with this? Something about indecision and hesitant and being hesitant to make a decision. Lack of direction. Hold on. Two more. One more. Walk with me through this, okay? Connections being a huge thing for you with your career, whatever you choose to do. I feel like just all around with career. Like really, anyway, I just want to get that out of the way. That is like one thing on bottom of the deck where like connections are super important, or like fostering those kinds of connections or feeding into those like business, whatever. What do you call them? I don't know. Like, I guess business connections or whatever. Anyway, I don't feel like that's really like whatever. It's just a little thing, right? This shit that's coming out though, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Swords in reverse, Hanged Man, Knight of Wands, Six of Pentacles. I'm actually like kind of shocked. I didn't really know what direction this was gonna go. But what kind of blocks? Dead ass, it is being indecisive, 100%. That's what the fuck this is. And like, I'm so curious if you know what this is in regard to, but that is Wheel of Fortune, right? Like what the whole, and Two of Swords in reverse. With Wheel of Fortune and that Hanged Man coming out underneath it, Wheel of Fortune does represent, like, the wheels turn in your favor, right? After you make a fucking decision. Like, after, and like, you truly know when you've made a decision, because it's like, yo, no, like, I know in my head, my fucking heart, that this is what I'm doing, and like, and this is it. Like, this is fucking it, right? This is it for me. that's when God's like, oh, bet, like, I hear you. I hear that, like, you finally made that decision. Well, let me fucking start sending shit in to support this, right? That's why, like, when you're in a Wheel of Fortune, it's like, oh my God, I'm getting, like, so much good luck in this energy. It's like, yeah, because, like, God's supporting the fucking decision that you're doing, right? The thing that would hinder that, Hanged Man, it would be waiting too long to make a decision. Obviously, like, that could be Hangman. Waiting too long to, like, take action or make that decision, or just mind fucking yourself. I'm not even kidding. That's Two of Swords in reverse with that Hanged Man, where Two of Swords in reverse is someone who's sitting too long. Like, I always say this with a fucking Two of Swords. There's nothing wrong being within this energy, because it's meant to be temporary. The problem is when it comes out in the reverse where someone's stuck there. And it's super common with people that come out, or people, yeah, I know you've been coming out like a Queen of Swords. It's super common with people who are in Swords energy because they have to be like 10 steps ahead, right? They're always gotta, like, you know, they're always fucking thinking shit like that. And so you're seeing, like, yeah, she is a thinker, obviously. She's extremely logical, rational, all that shit. But here you're seeing, like, the Achilles heel of that, where she will sit too long in it. She will sit too long in it. She'll start to second guess herself. Like, am I making the right choice? Is that the right choice for me? Is that in alignment with me? You know what I mean? Instead of just, like, taking a leap of faith, whatever. It's something in regards to that, of, like, being indecisive or truly making a decision, and, like, letting God fucking support you after you make that, waiting for that kind of shit to come in. I'm really curious, I don't know why I want to say this, I'm really curious if you're afraid to take leadership positions or some shit like that. That King of Wands would be that. It would be like, it could be taking leadership positions, but that could also be like taking a really big risk. You know what I mean? Would be because King of Wands is super risky. But the thing that makes it look like maybe it's not is because they have so much confidence. They're like, whatever, like, even if this is the wrong decision, let's fucking go with it. Like, we'll figure it out. I would say that it could be some fear of being more in control of something, like being in, like, a serious leadership position, like taking on more responsibility, could be that. Or even, I would say, another block, like, of course, it could be that. Another block, if that's not it, it could be fear of, like, being in that kind of position. Like, maybe this is what's, like, kind of preventing you from, like, making a decision or whatever, right? Or why you're, like, hesitating, is because it's like, damn, I kind of know that, like, I'm meant for a position like that, or I know that that is my calling, where I'm supposed to be, like, I can't believe Hierophant didn't come out, to be honest. Anyway, where it's like, I'm supposed to be in, like, a leadership, like, leading people type of shit, right? But I'm afraid that, like, they would take advantage of, that could be something like them taking advantage of your generosity, your, just taking advantage of you. Again, I'm gonna say it though, it's like, y'all bitches gotta have some faith in yourself, seriously, because you do, like, you have discernment, you truly fucking do. Anyway, I did not know what direction that shit was gonna go. Hold up, boo-boo. Let's go. Word. Okay, hold up, boo. Hold on. I'll do it after. I was gonna say I want to, like, dip into an oracle, but I might just do it, like, after I'm done with the questions. Hold on. Your Hermit's coming out. I'm curious where this is going. Really? You might be shocked by that. I know I am. One more. I'm wondering if you, I don't know, I'm hoping that you've been fucking doing that, or maybe you haven't, and that's why that advice is coming out. I'm kind of like, listen to this shit. Okay, so, like, you know, second question, obviously, it's like, what steps can I be taking this week, like, concerning this, right? I'm not even, okay, Six of Wands, love that shit coming out on bottom of the deck, because it's like, oh, yo, if she does this kind of stuff, like, she's gonna be popping her shit in, like, a Six of Wands, right? Where people are already taking notice of her, but she's really gonna, like, really see that in her life this week. Or I don't know, maybe notice it more, like, you know what I mean? Be more aware of it. But, I don't know, it doesn't appear very practical to me, but maybe it is. So it's Hermit, Five of Cups, Page of Wands in reverse. Five of Wands, Emperor, Fool. Love that shit. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that, though. But the advice that it's saying, which I'm not clocking it as very practical, I'm clocking it more as, like, spiritual, more, I guess, more spiritual. Like, so, Hermit card, this is a suggestion, right? Like, we already know you've been in Hermit. Love that shit. And it's like, yo, we already know this, because that shit's been coming out for you in, like, every reading I've been doing for you lately. Hermit card is isolation to seek enlightenment, right? The thing in that card, right, is like, okay, she needs to be in self-reflection about something. She needs to be alone when she's doing this. Five of Cups, it's like feeling your feelings. I'm not even kidding. That's, like, the advice. It's like, yo, I need her to withdraw, be by herself, and I need her to really stay in this Five of Cups and fucking process all of this loss, this grief, this disappointment, this shame, this regret, whatever. Five of Cups is like, it's where you're reflecting. God, I'm wondering if that came out in Oracle, but Five of Pentacles is where, like, you're reflecting on something in the past, right? And it's painful shit that you're reflecting on in a Five of Cups. You know how I feel? I'm like, yo, I guess I can appreciate a Five of Cups, like, giving that kind of advice, because it's like, yo, I need you to look at this kind of shit that's extremely painful, that maybe you haven't processed, maybe you haven't fucking cried it out yet, maybe you haven't written about it, maybe you haven't, like, really, you know, put it down in black and white, took a fucking look at it, processed it, thought about it, like, really felt what you needed to feel around that. The thing about a Five of Cups, though, is, like, once you're done looking at those Three of Cups that are spilt over, right, the opportunity's right fucking there. It always has been, right? That Two of Cups that's behind that guy. And so that, I don't know, is that practical? I don't know if that's practical advice. It doesn't seem like it to me, where I'm like, oh, but I'll take it. Fuck it. I like it. So this is why I was like, damn, I don't know. She's been in a Hermit. I don't know. Maybe she hasn't done it. Because that Page of Wands in reverse can be saying, like, maybe you don't like to do that. Maybe you're like, okay, maybe you're like, yeah, I can be in a hermit when I'm, like, being productive. You know what I mean? But this is productive. But I'm curious, because, like, Page of Wands, I'm curious if you clock that kind of stuff as you being, like, if you're like, I don't know, I wonder if I'm saying that and you're like, no, that's, like, so overreactive. Like, I don't do that. I don't want to, that's not really productive for me, like, being in a hermit, but it is. And then so I'm curious if, like, you're clocking that way, where it's like, damn, I haven't really gotten in touch with my emotions in a hermit, because I view that as one where it's like, I'm not taking advantage of that time, or, yeah, I'm just not taking advantage of it. I view it as like I'm being lazy or something, and you're not. It's actually, it is productive. The Five of Wands that's coming out with that, yeah, that probably is something that you will fucking feel during this time too, where it's like, yo, when she's in this hermit and that Five of Cups and she's reflecting on this shit in the past and she's actually processing her emotions, shit like that, she's gonna get fucking angry. You know what I mean? Five of Wands, she could. Where it's like your ego's very much going to make its appearance, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just you processing shit. And then what you're seeing is that Emperor and that Fool card come out after it, where you're in more of a stable standing, more in control of yourself, have more authority over yourself, just stronger. I don't even know how else to say that. And then it's almost like, damn, when she's like got that out of her, I just view that as so spiritual, that advice. It's like, once I've gotten that out of my system, like now like I can see, now I can really like focus on shit that matters. Now I can really focus more on like practical shit. Full card. Yeah, after this, like, yeah, I would suggest that this week, dead ass. Maybe it is a good time to do it. You know what I mean? With Mercury going retrograde, maybe it fucking is. Because it's like after you do that, it sets you off in that Fool card, where it sets you off in a different direction. More optimistic. A new beginning. I know it's cliche, but it's true with that card. But anyway. Doing that too, that might really spark a lot of, like, after that process or whatever, that might spark a lot of, like, ideas, creative type of ideas after that. Maybe that's something that, I don't know, I wonder if you're noticing that, if you're like, damn, yeah, I actually kind of have been, like, lacking in that area, or feeling like I'm not, I don't know, like, firing off in my head as much. It could definitely help with that. I wasn't expecting fucking these questions. Like, oh, this way tonight. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let's go. Okay, word. Hold on. I kind of want to do that, this third one. Hold on one second. I'm going to kind of do this in like 2 parts. Hold on. Okay, let's do that first part. Let's go. It's quick. It's quick. Hold on. No, hold on. I don't think it's this week. It's not this week. Hold on. I want to see if it'll tell me when. Excuse me. Ugh. One more. It is in fucking... It is in Scorpio season. I wonder when. One more. You know what? I'm going to say next week. I am. I feel like that second question, because I'm not sensing it as this week. However, it's like alluding to the last question that we just did, where it's like, no, she's having like this Fool moment. It's still in Scorpio season, but like dead ass, I feel like it's after this week, like after that, like whole fucking process we were talking about with the second question. Damn, your 5 of Cups and 5 of Wands came out again. It's not. It is not this week. I feel like it's next week. I would encourage you, though, like, like, I'm gonna fucking encourage you, because the 3 of Pentacles is coming out, and, like, 7 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. I don't want to, like, discourage you, though, from, like, looking or, like, applying shit like that. Like, I still feel like you should. But yeah, there is like a stall this week, some shit. It's anyway, I feel like it is next week. I would still encourage you, like, yo, if you like fucking happen to run across something like dead ass, absolutely 3 of Pentacles, that shit, 7 of Pentacles, fucking put something in, because those, like, 7 of Pentacles is not necessarily bad. It's where it's a little bit of a pause. It's a little tiny pause button, but the reason for that is like, yo, like you're going through the process. You're kind of like waiting to see what blooms, I guess, from like what seeds were planted in that. So I would suggest that this week, plant seeds. Next week I would be prepared for that Fool. Word. For you. God. You are walking away from fucking something, man. It's November. Like, I'm curious if she's finding something like Scorpio. I don't know. It appears to me like bottom of the deck that, like, finding something Scorpio season, like working out, whatever, like probably put that to me would be like putting 2 weeks in or some shit like that. And then you just really see this 8 of Cups that you're doing, during not Scorpio season, this 8 of Cups that you're doing during Sagittarius season, where you like legit are washing your hands clean of probably the job that you're in. Let's go. Should I? Well, no, let me do tarot for... Let me do tarot. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me just fucking knock these out. Hold on. Because I do want to pull Oracle for you. Let's go. I'm so curious if that strength's going to come out. That kind of shit's hard, though. Like, the advice that came out for her with this one, I feel like I have a hard time doing this. Trust me, this is like #1 thing that people struggle with manifesting me, and I'm guilty of this too. I'm like, what do you mean? You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean when you say that to me? Hold on. A mindset of abundance. I guess, did I say that out loud? It's a mindset of abundance. They always say that. I have the hardest fucking time with that shit when manifesting. Is anybody else like that? Where that's like one thing they really harp on, like anybody who's like doing manifesting, that, you know, you have to like be in the mind frame of like, it's yours, bitch, it's always been yours. But like, anyway, that is absolutely what this is. I feel like I can't even like give this advice because of just the way that I am. Anyway, it is definitely that this it is that 8 of Cups and that 9 of Swords coming out underneath it is probably where you're at right now, or will be. You know what I mean? That 9 of Swords is feeling like, I would imagine that's probably where you're at right now, just feeling overwhelmed, feeling so just lost in your fucking head, just like a hamster wheel of shit going on, and feeling like I cannot take this anymore. Like, I am in so much fucking despair in my mind that like I'm gonna hit a breaking point. Like, I don't know how long I can take this shit. I so get that. The thing, fuck man, I can appreciate that about a 9 of Swords and a 9 of Wands though, is that the thing, like, God, you are so close in those cards though. You're so close to the end in those cards, you know what I mean? And that's like always the one thing that those cards really stress is like, please don't fucking give up when you're in this 9, because it's like, what is it? What's the saying? Like, it's most hardest, like, fucking before the miracle happens or whatever. That's very like 9 of Swords shit. It's true though, that 8 of Cups that's coming out here, it's like this is not forever. This is not forever with her. She's going to be letting go of, she's going to be leaving something behind that she wants to. And the advice with this is obviously like 4 of Swords in the reverse. There you're seeing that she's got this breakthrough, right? It's like, damn, she did have that breakthrough, and what she noticed during that time is like, I've always had the right to this. Like, it's a mindset of abundance, right? And Chariot card coming out that too. Yeah, mindset of abundance, yeah. But yeah, I don't want to just like brush that off. But sorry. It's like, yes, mindset of abundance. Also, the Chariot card coming out with that is being, Chariot card is a very zoned in energy. You know what I mean? And it's forward directed movement. The thing with a Chariot though is like, when someone's in a Chariot energy, they are like beamed in on this one thing, and like, God forbid anybody get in their fucking way. You know what I mean? Like, if you get in a Chariot's way, like, bless your heart, you probably shouldn't have fucking stepped in front of it. That's how much drive that a Chariot has, right? Like, nothing is going to take their eyes off of that prize. They are going to fucking get it, whether anybody likes it or not. They're going for it. That would be the type of mindset too. It's so laser focused, a Chariot is. It's so focused and so determined. It just bulldozes anything that's in its path. And that Ace of Wands that's coming out with it is like, yeah, that's what she's, I mean, that is what she's focusing on. She is, that is where she's heading. Is a new passion, being inspired again, more creative. Definitely more financial growth. Dead ass. For you. Manifesting. Fuck, bitch, it's something in manifesting, dead ass. Whatever, I'll pull Oracle. Hold on. I don't want to fucking keep you here forever. Hold up, boo. Hold on. Let me knock out this last one, and then I wanna what should I do? I do want to do the career one, but I don't know if I should do another one. Let me do this last one. Hold up. So let's go. Let's see. Two more. One more. I don't think so. I think it's a no. Hold on. I want to do 3 more. Hold on. think this might be holding off. I'm gonna say no. Not right now. No. Not to say that you wouldn't. This is definitely you're seeing like a pause right here, and you're seeing that fucking two of swords. See, I guess this is a good thing of like a two of swords in the upright. So here's where a two of swords is appropriate because it's in the upright, right? But no, two of swords is where you're just sitting there, you know what I mean? You haven't quite taken action on this yet. This is a no though. It isn't. For some reason, I want to say, like, if you were to do this, I kind of feel like it would be when you're through that transition already. Like, you've already gone through transition. Like, I've already, like, put 2 weeks in. I'm starting this job. Like, I'm already at this job. Like, it very much gives that, where it's like you're, I don't know. Yeah, it does, though. It's like, yo, she's really pausing right now. But then you see, like, once this spark's lit over here, and it's in a Hierophant. Like, what? Which I guess that is good with that question too. But you're seeing like this spark that's lit, and then you take action on it like after this pause. Yeah, I really feel like it's after that transition. Hold on a second, boo. Hold up. Because I want to see, I don't know. I want to get Kura Oracle. Hold on. Damn, really? Fuck. I'm a little shocked by that shit. See, I guess that's why I'm not psychic. Because I was like, I bet you anything is going to be a yes. But no, fucking nope. Damn. Hold on. I just want to see, like, overall. Just 3 for these. Okay. Cute. Alright. In the flow. In the flow. The universe is sending you help. Tap into your inner power and go deeper to create the purposeful life you really want to have. Ups and downs. I'm gonna do one more. I just feel like that's right where you're at right now. Ups and downs. Your work has potential for both advancement and stagnation. See if there's hope, but allow yourself to move on if needed. I feel like you've like done been in that. And then signs. Hold on, I might do angel numbers then. Hold on, bitch. Okay. Signs. You are putting together pieces of the puzzle from signs you are getting. Pay attention to the coincidences that you experience. And then strategy. This is very Chariot too, bitch. What question the fuck was that we were... What was that? I think that was a 4th question. Strategy. This is like super Chariot right here, though. You need a step-by-step action of plan. Hold on. Give me this deck. Ugh. Okay. You need a step-by-step plan of action, excuse me, to reach the next level. Get the advice of someone who's already where you want to go. That's good Chariot advice. Hold up, boo-boo. Yo, I've been using this deck on her a lot. This fucking angel numbers one. Hold on. Yo, I went too hard in the paint yesterday. Oh, fuck. My arms hurt shuffling these cards. Especially this one, because it's fucking huge. Okay. All right, hold up, boo. You know the drill. I want to do 3 of these. Okay, let's go. Good for you. Was that first one? It was that first one. See? Come on now, bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you that bitch. Stop. You know. 3, 2, 1, boundaries. It's okay to set limits. You need to set boundaries. There are those who take too much, and your angels are reminding you that you don't have to let them. It's important to say no to what harms you. Think of a boundary that you can set today, then put it in place. You have the support of your angels. I don't know, you've seen something like that. I think that was in that first question with that 6 of Pentacles, like this fear of just being fucking taken advantage of or some shit. Really? Oh, I like this one. 227, befriend fear. You are stronger than your fears. Oh, this is a good one, Jerica. Fear is not an indication of success or failure. It just exists within you. Your angels' message is this. And as you manifest, as you manifest your goals and dreams, consider where fear creeps in and limits you. It's not going anywhere, so it's time to make friends with your fear. Reflect presently on how your fear could become a friend instead of a foe. Fuck, I guess that's good, Hermit. That shit. It's good advice. One more. Wonder if you've had this. I feel like you've had this one before. 547, authentically you. Speak your truth. Your angels proclaim that the time has come to express something you didn't feel comfortable expressing before to yourself and to others. This realization of self has been with you for a while now, and your angels are ready to create changes in your life to accommodate it. Reflect on what your future self would have to say to you in this moment. I think you've had that one before. Fortify your mindset. Bottom of the deck. 599. Be steadfast. Fortify your mindset. Your angels are asking you to consider a belief you currently have. The present situation is calling you to change your mind about something in order to align with who you authentically are. Being steadfast and secure in your own intuitive wisdom is necessary now. Write down what is important to your soul at this time and reflect on how you can stay true to that in the days to come. Damn, that's hella good advice for a hermit. Where was I at? Write down what is important to your soul at this time and reflect on how you can stay true to that in the days to come, even as you may shift your beliefs to harmonize with what you hold true within. Interesting. Word. Sorry, that one had me thinking about myself. That's a good one. Bitch, sometimes I just read that. I'm like, I don't do enough work on myself. Sometimes I don't, though. Those are good cards. Okay, hold on. Hold up, bitches. Oh, God, that deck is heavy as shit. Ugh. Oh, wait, hold up, boo. There it is. Yes, I got you. Hold on. I didn't see that. Hold up, boo-boo. Oh, don't even start with me, bitch. Don't. This first question fitting to piss me off. Okay, hold on. Okay, shut up. You know what I mean? Like, shut the fuck up. Wait, just wait, bitch. Just wait. Just wait for this shit. Watch this just be a... Watch her energy just be a jealous fuckingness. Hold on. Oh, this is good. This is gonna be tea. Okay. Like, shut up. Okay. Let's go. Let's get sex. Bitch. Okay. Oh, I'm curious to see what comes out for this fucking Seven of Swords right here. Don't. Just shut up. Is that fucking... It is, bitch. Ooh. You know, okay. You know how the first question that we did, like, with the career shit, how... I don't know. It does bleed into this. I'm not kidding. Like, where we were just talking about, like... fear of being taken advantage of, like fear of really truly being in a leadership position, because it's like whatever, there's like fear of people taking advantage or like people trying to get one up on you or some shit like that. It is even coming out with this fucking situation too. I'm so curious if that's like a boundary that, anyway, word. This, fuck. This is, okay. This is where pages piss me off, okay? This is where you little fucking pages piss me the fuck off, alright? Now, I don't think you're this page. I do think you're this Knight of Cups, and I'm gonna come back to that. this Page of Wands that's coming out, I feel like is her. And what the fuck Page of Wands do, where, I mean, there it fucking is, like, even in the context that you wrote on there. Like, a Page of Wands, you want to know what they do? You want to know what those little fuckers do? All pages, they're like these little fishermen, right? You always hear me say this. Where they're always casting out these little fucking baits, you know what I mean? What a Page of Wands does is they want to feed off that fucking fire in you, you know what I mean? They want to see how you're going to react in that kind of energy. Well, what's like a super fiery fucking emotion? Jealousy, envy, you know what I mean? Greed. I really feel like it's probably hitting more at jealousy though, just like, anyway. That's just my gut feeling with that shit. Where, she's being immature, no fucking doubt. That's what a page does. They are trying to cast out these lines to see how is she reacting. You know what I mean? How is she going to react to this? Is she going to be jealous? Is she going to, like, really, you know, it's fucked up. No doubt it is. 100%. The thing that she doesn't understand is that you're that bitch, okay? Like, you're this King of Wands and this fucking Knight of Cups. Even the stuff that we were talking about in that first question where it's like, you're seeing it here where, like, maybe Jerica, like, I don't know, she downplays her fucking abilities or, like, forgot. But, like, King of Wands, a page can't fucking compete with that. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know, like, whatever. The Three of Swords in reverse and Seven of Swords that are coming out are really fucking rubbing me the wrong way because she's coming in, like, under the guise of, like, oh, I'm wanting to reconcile. I'm healed. Shut up. She's under this guise of, like, I'm healed. I'm coming in for, like, forgiveness and shit. It's a fucking lie. She's not. She's a Seven of Swords. Whatever she's doing is very sneaky and cunning. It is. God, I wish she was here, because I'm like, what's the saying? Where it's like, your intentions could be so genuine, but what is it? You're judging yourself by your intentions, but the rest of the fucking world is judging you based on your actions. Is this shit right here? Where I'm like, you're not as healed as you're wanting to claim that you are, but I do see that what your intention is. I believe your intention. You probably really do want to fucking reconcile with Jerica, but this ain't the fucking way to go about it. Like, I am seeing that you genuinely do want, like, this stable standing with her, but you're not there yet. You're not. You're up against someone who's they're beyond this. Like, they don't live like this anymore. Maybe never have. And I feel like you know this, because that Knight of Cups is someone who is fucking intuitive. They know. I would say that the problem with that is, like, fuck, but I have feelings for her, and that's why, like, I get so confused with my intuition and shit, because, yeah, I do have, like, feelings involved with this. You're clocking this, though. You have been. You already fucking probably knew this when I said it. You're probably like, fuck, I knew it. I just fucking knew it. It's like that too. She's trying to, I don't know. God, this is a fuck, man. Don't twins, like, really, don't they really mirror back to you shit? Like, you just see this here too. Even with her career, you've seen this, where this was something that she was, like, that was a block towards her truly, like, fucking popping her shit in career, right? And you're seeing right here, this twin is mirroring it right back to her. Where it's like, holy fuck, man. Yeah, this is, I mean, shit. Fuck, you know what? Fuck him. You know what? Would not recommend. You know what I mean? Why? Why did he do this? Like, stop. Like, shut up. Like, stop it. Stop. I don't want to be triggered no more. Like, shut up. Fuck. Okay. I feel like this one might not piss me off that bad, though. Like, the second question. Hold up. I can't talk too much shit because he don't have his headphones in, so, like, I can't really talk shit. You know, Hold on. Hold on, Jericho. Let me do the second one. Bitch, what the fuck? You know how, I mean, bless her heart, too. This ain't, well, hold on. Wait, hold up. Let me just get the rest of them. You know, I would say, like, with this second one, I do really genuinely feel like a lesson. Word. This right here, like the shit that's coming out of the second question with this person, it, to me, doesn't really feel so, I don't know, deep, but I don't mean that in like an ignorant way, I guess. Like this relationship really did mirror something back to her that, even this one, it really did mirror something back to her where, you know, again, you know how we were talking about in like that first question with career, like that indecision? I mean, kudos to you, bitch, because like, I mean, at least she fucking learned it in this one, right? Like, dead ass. But you know how we were talking about like in that first question with career where it's like, damn, it's like, it's sitting too long like in indecision. But like once she makes that decision, boom, like that's Wheel of Fortune where things just start fucking going for her in career, right? There could have been a moment in this where, I don't know why that's wanting to come out, but there like could have been a moment in this relationship where it's like, fuck yeah, like you know, I give yourself some credit. I don't think you really necessarily sat in it that long. Because you did have that moment though, like you had that moment in that Two of Swords where it's like, fuck yeah, I contemplated both like decisions I wanted to do here. Like, am I gonna stay? Am I gonna do this? I don't want to, I'm not trying to like make this other person out to be like, oh, like it's your fault. I'm not trying to do that, so I hope it doesn't come across like that, but you are seeing that there could have been, this relationship just could have really snuffed some kind of fire in you. Could have really snuffed out some creativity that you really had at one point where it's like, yeah, it just, this relationship was taking up, like, I don't know, how am I trying to communicate that? Where it's like, I had this fire and shit in me before, and then it's like the longer that I was in this relationship, I just kind of noticed, like, water just kept getting fucking thrown on this, and it kept just, like, fizzling out within myself. I don't want to make that sound like I'm blaming her, because it's like, yeah, it might look a little different for her too, but what you are seeing is, like, this is fucking unfortunate. You're just seeing a lot of stress that got to the both of them. I would like to be nosy. Can I? I kind of want to get one for her. Hold on. Same thing with her. Same fucking thing with her. One more. Same thing with her too, where she hesitated on making a decision as well. And instead she might have projected some shit onto you, or she might have, it was the same thing. It's almost like the both of these people were feeling this. Feeling like there needs to be a decision either way, like no matter what we do, whether this is us making this work or this is us work, or like if this is us making it work or if this is like one of us walking the fuck away from it. She was also in that too. However, I feel like you might have been the one that like, I want to say pull the trigger for lack of a better term, but I don't mean literally TikTok. Like, I'm wondering if you're the one that's like initially like, yo, I'm actually the one that did it. I'm curious if she kind of came across during that time as more angry, mean. Yeah, angry, mean, just not receptive, projecting shit onto her. Where it's like, you were going through the same thing too, though. You were going through the same fucking thing. Yeah, that relationship really fucking ran its course. I would say you're doing probably a lot better than she is, though. Seriously. It feels like she's still holding on to a lot of anger over this. A lot of hostility that she's still holding on to. I just don't feel like you're there. I feel like maybe yours would come across as more sadness. Or like trying to process it so you can just like get the fuck through it. She seems really angry about this still. Like she ain't even sitting down and like trying to even fucking process this. Like she's, I don't know. I mean, good luck to her. Shit, that's gonna hit her out of fucking nowhere. I don't know why that, oh, that came out. What the hell? Okay, hold on. Let's go. Hold on, I want to do, hold on. Hold on. I do 3 for like that first part. Hold on. Oh, hold up. 2 more. Really? Hold on. I feel like it's going more towards the second part of that. Hold on. It is. Holy shit. 2 more. Dead ass. Damn. Word. Period. I guess let's go through it, bitch. Damn. So, like, with that third question, I pulled, like, I kind of pulled them separately, right? Like, I pulled, like, should you build this, or should you focus more on this, right? It is definitely the second one. So, with the first one, Judgment in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse, 8 of Cups, where... And this doesn't have to be a forever thing, but fuck, in regards to this question, it's like, no, she needs to focus on the second one, dead ass. That Judgment in the reverse, yes, it can. It could represent, like, oh, I'm, like, fucking self-doubt. Maybe you're just, like, in a ton of that right now. It could be where... It could... God, I just don't feel like that's it. I feel like maybe it's more, there's just more shit that needs to be revealed, maybe, or more lessons that need to be learned before she embarks on that. Yeah, I guess that's it. With that second part, it is definitely that, focusing on that. The Emperor, are you kidding me? Emperor, 2 of Wands, Lovers that came out with that, that's fantastic. That Emperor card is like, yo, but this decision right here, this one's more shit. Well, we're good for you. Where it's like, it's more practical. It's more like, this one's more secure. This one's more stable. And like, I don't say that lightly because that is Major Arcana 4, right? Like, it's like, you know, dead ass, stable, secure, period. The 2 of Wands and the Lovers card that are coming out that question, though, is like, yeah, well, damn, you were, like, so in the, like, a decision period of your life, bitch. Because that's Lovers, too, where that represents your free will, right? The thing with Lovers, though, is, like, either way, right? Either way, God's like, yo, like, there is no wrong decision here. Don't be fucking worried about it. Whatever path you decide to go down, I got you. But yeah, that is Lovers, where you're at a crossroads, like, and God's like, I can't make this decision for you. This is completely up to you. This is your fucking free will at work here, right? Boom, 2 of Wands, you make that decision where you're like, let's go, I'm gonna do it. And that, like, that 2 of Wands that's coming out with that second part of the question too, I mean, give yourself some credit in that, because like what we were talking about, that first question that we did tonight, where it's like whatever, she like, maybe she's like scared to make like daring decisions and shit like that. Well, there, you're doing it. Like, that's 2 of Wands. That's where someone is like, I'm taking that risk and I'm going for it. Fuck it, let's ball. So word. So word. So period. Period. Yeah. Sorry, someone wrote on there, even when I don't know, I know. It must have been when I was doing one of Jerica's questions. I bet you it was that first one that I just did, with the second part of those questions. Okay, hold up, boo-boos. Sorry I went so long on those. Fuck. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Well, actually, I should probably check and see if I didn't. I don't think I missed anyone, but hold on. I gotta, like, double check. Hold it. Hold it. I got Veronica, Raquel, Shelly, Elena, period. I got you, boo. But hold on. I gotta, hold it. Let me see if I missed anyone. We're good. Oh, y'all. Period. Raquel, hang tight, bitch. Hold up. Oh, Veronica, period. Hold up, boo. Where are you? Okay. What? 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 Get the fuck out, bitch. What? Hold on. Oh, this ring's fitting to be too. Let's go. Hold on. Wow. I'm fucking shocked, bitch. Holy shit. When I tell you I did not see that one coming, holy fuck. Oh, this one's gonna fucking tea. Hold on. Hold up, boo. Hold up. Well, you already know the drill. I'm gonna start with Oracle. Excuse me. I'm gonna start with Oracle and get into Tarot. Hold on 1 second, y'all, before I get into this one. Because this is a full twin flame, by the way, or soulmate. It's going to be a long reading, so hold on. This is going to be a heavy hitter, bitch. I need to get fucking water before I start getting really bad headaches. Do you have any headphones in? You're not getting annoyed with me?
No, I like your...
Oh, really? You're not being nosy, are you? Like, fucking...
I'm fucking busy.
Okay.
I'm hearing you, but I'm not listening.
Okay, period.
Story of your fucking life.
Yeah. Well, at least you can admit it. He's not wrong, though. I mean... Whoever fucking listen to me. Okay, hold on. All right. I keep forgetting to drink water, and I know I'm gonna get wicked headaches if I don't. So. Okay. All right, Veronica, you know the drill, babe. Let's go. Let me see. Let's get it. Let me see current. Oh. Oh, yeah. The guilt card came out. I know that's right. One for him. Yikes. Love your card. Outcome. Oh. Sorry, I thought I dropped a card. Hold on. I gotta get clarifiers for these. One more for them. Yikes. This is sad. This is fucked up. This is sad. I'm done. Just walk with me through this. This is gonna be a reading, bitch. Okay, should I do? Yeah, let's do bottom of the deck. I'm gonna start there. Okay, so soul contract coming out on bottom of the deck. I mean, obviously this is overall energy for the oracle portion of it. We already know this. I mean, this shit has come out before with you guys. There is obviously, yes, no matter what the fuck you call this, you know what I mean, twin flame, soulmate, whatever. There is a soul contract that's involved here. These two people, I'm going to say it right now, they probably were meant to come into some kind of union. I love your energy, and I can understand his, but I feel like it's almost a cop-out. Let's get into it. So, guilt and mind games is coming out as, like, current challenge or situation, and, like, this, I don't like it. I don't. This is probably why you are so fucking upset about this or emotional, because, like, guilt card, let's get that shit out of the way, right? Like, he probably is feeling that too, 100%, where it's a lot of stress, anxiety, fucking ashamed of what they did, remorseful. I don't know, I can see you maybe being in a lot of, like, stress and anxiety. Maybe some shame and remorse, maybe. I feel like that's more so for him, though. But, so there's that, like, obviously these two people feeling that way, but the mind game shit that's coming out with this, I do not like this. I just feel like looking at that, I'm like, someone is ashamed or remorseful for the way that they handled the situation. Maybe I'm wrong. Fuck, maybe Veronica's over here where she's like, hell yeah, like, I fucking, you know what I mean? I was real mind fucking him when we had that conversation or whatever, right? But the thing with mind games is that it does represent someone who is, like, trying to play with you mentally. You know what I mean? Where it's like they're trying to test you. Or, like, so this to me, which is, like, I don't know, which kind of feel like it's a cop-out for him. It feels like, where I can say it because I did it, like, I've done it, where it's like, you purposely tell someone that you want to break up with them because you, like, want them to chase you or some shit, or you want them to do what you say, and so it's like you're trying to, like, mind game that, where it's like, okay, well, then I'm gonna tell them that I can't do this anymore, you know what I mean? And then maybe they'll bend on one of those fucking boundaries that they gave me, because I ain't gonna. It very much feels like that. Because it's like what you're seeing here is that someone has done a lot of analyzing someone knows someone extremely fucking well, and so they kind of know how to get into their psyche and fuck with them a bit, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm gonna start with you because I actually I love it. Self-love lessons learned coming out on your side. I mean, this is probably like, boom, shit, if you're not in this energy, I mean, this is absolutely, like, this is what she needs to be doing. I'm sure that once, like, the emotions of this past, which might be a fucking minute, this is where she's at. The self-love card, it does represent, like, taking a break from love and releasing this completely. Where this is someone, when you're in that self-love kind of energy, it is where you're like, I've taken my hands off of dating. I'm not doing it. Not like I mean, maybe you'll be like that. I mean, we'll see in your tarot. But, like, most of the time, it's, like, not someone who's necessarily, like, just written off love completely. It's more of, like, that's not going to be my priority right now. I'm not going to focus on that. Someone who's kind of, like, taken a vow of celibacy, shit like that. It's where they're super focused on back on themselves. I would not doubt if a hermit came out with that shit. Or judgment. But, yeah, very hermit coded, that kind of shit, where it's like learning to fall in love with yourself again. God, this is fucking rough. That lessons learned that's coming out with it, it's, I don't know, there's, like, such this level, which I'm shocked that came out, just because you're like, yeah, I'm like, bitch, I can't fucking stop crying. That lessons learned, it does represent that, like, yeah, 100%, this is rough. Absolutely it is. You see that did I even show you these? I don't even know if I've been showing fucking cards tonight. Okay, anyway. These are the ones that came out for you. The thing with this card though, right? Like you see in that card, there's this concrete that this little tiny thing is coming out of, right? It's like, no doubt, this is gonna be fucking rough. No doubt, it's going to be hard. But this is where, I don't know, I just feel like there's this level of acceptance that's coming from your side where it's like, I don't know, I just would not doubt if one day you woke up and you're like, yeah, I'm not going to cry over this person. I'm not going to fucking stress out about this. I'm washing my fucking hands clean of it. I'm done with it. It comes quick. I bet you anything it does. His shit that's coming out on his side is cold shoulder, peaceful vibes. I am very curious to see what comes out with his tarot. However, okay, the cold shoulder that's coming out on his side, I don't like it. This is not someone who, I mean, come on. Are you kidding? Look at the difference of these fucking cards. Are you kidding? This is one where it's like, okay, this happened, and I'm throwing that focus back on self. I'm not fucking focusing on him. Fuck it. That's not my shit. I'm focusing on me. This is where cold shoulder is that you break up with someone, and what you're doing is you're keeping busy. You're keeping busy. You're trying to ignore what's going on. You don't want to confront what's going on in here. That's what you're doing in that kind of fucking energy, right? You're ignoring how you're feeling. You're trying to just keep busy, do this, do the whatever, right? And he's thinking what that is going to bring him is no more drama. Like, he's going to be so happy now. He's, like, totally in alignment. It's like, okay, you can't really do that, you know? Like, I mean, you can, but it's going to hit you probably out of nowhere. And, I mean, this is just so masculine coded. I don't even know what the fuck to say. Is this not the story of every masculine's life? I'm sorry, I am going to generalize. I am going to. Is this not the story of every fucking masculine's life? Seriously. Where it's like, I made that fucking decision to break up with this person. Now I'm going to distract myself and just not even think about it. And then it just hits me like a fucking freight train a month from now. Give me a break. Why? I want to ask someone, masculine, if you're in here, explain to me why you do that. Anyway, because I'd like to understand. I would just like to understand. Fucking ridiculous. Jesus Christ. Well, trust me, I'll come back to him when we get to tarot. This kind of shit is sad. This is what's coming out in the subconscious where it's over for real. Forever kind of love. Is that not super fucking sad to you guys? That forever kind of love is just like bringing it back to that bottom of the deck with that soul contract, right? We already know that. That forever kind of love means that this relationship was meant to stay. It was meant to be. It was meant to stay. It was meant to be unbreakable. But there's someone here where good for you. Again, it just like validates more of what came out on your side where that it's over for real. It's almost where someone is they are, I would not doubt 8 of Cups probably coming out on that shit. Death card, 6 of Swords. This is where someone's like, I got the shit. That was the closure I needed. That was exactly the closure I need, and I'm moving completely on from this now. I'm done with it. Completely done with it. It's just so sad. Then you see the difference in this outcome between, okay, so I guess this is good for people who are sitting in here and just like listening to this reading. This is good advice for anybody who's going through a fucking breakup, or to get, like, if you're a feminine and you're going through this shit right now, here's some validation that, like, don't do this. Don't do this. Do not distract yourself from how you're feeling. I mean, process what the fuck you need to feel and turn that focus back on self. Because what you see is that someone, please, shut up. Someone's in a high value card in this outcome, and someone's in a narcissistic card in the outcome, okay? Now, I'm sorry, but yeah, I mean, I'm going to read intuitively right now where I do feel like that high value is you. This is high value shit. Is it not? Is it fucking not? Is not someone focusing back on themselves and taking a break from this shit and washing their hands clean of it, releasing it completely and focusing only on their happiness? Of course you're going to come out as high value. Are you kidding me? You're going to come out as confident. You're going to come out more beautiful. That represents someone who's not going to fucking settle for something. Someone who knows their worth. And then you see someone over here where it's like, okay, well, I'm going to ignore how I'm feeling. I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to ignore, like, processing what I need to process. That way, like, if you were healed, that way, when I get into another relationship, I'm not bringing this fucking baggage into it. This is what happens when you ignore and you don't heal, is that you come into this narcissistic kind of fucking mind frame where this person, the only thing that they are seeking after this is attention of others. That's all they care about. That's the only thing that is helping them cope with this, is getting attention from whoever the fuck is going to give it to them. Feeding their ego. Let me get the tarot, bitch. Oh, wait. Word. Absolutely, fuck that. Yep, blocked on everything, bitch. That, I can't wait to see what comes out with this tarot. Watch a King of Swords in reverse come out for that shit. No, absolutely not. No, good for you. Yep, that's what we're not gonna do in for the rest of 2025 and 2026 is let these motherfuckers tell us that they want to be friends. Fuck off. I wish I could say what I want to fucking say on here on TikTok, but I'll get banned. Like, shut the fuck up. You want to be friends? Yeah, okay. What's that? That reminds me of that fucking movie. What is it? It's got Mila Kunis in it, and there's this one point where, like, this guy, whatever, they just, like, they sleep together, and she's, like, out to go get him coffee in the morning, and she, like, runs into him on the street, and he's like, yeah, I can't do it, or whatever, and she's like, you know what, we should be friends. He's like, really? She's like, no, go fuck yourself. That's very much what this is reminding me of. Anyway, love that. That's the energy that we need to fucking carry into our relationships, okay? Because fuck that. Okay, Three of Pentacles in the reverse coming out as your guys' current challenge. Anyway, sorry. I mean, are we surprised? Are we? Are we though? Like, are we surprised that the Tower is coming out on his side? Are we though? Anyway, three of Pentacles in the reverse coming out as current challenger situation. Here you're seeing, which is like, I'm shocked from this because this Three of Pentacles kind of shit, it was coming out a lot in past readings, right? We're really focused on like this teamwork, them coming together, them really being in a partnership, you know what I mean? When Three of Pentacles comes out in the reverse, this is where there is no fucking teamwork here. No. Someone, not to point fingers, but probably, someone is probably very wanting things on their terms. They're not really willing to compromise, and maybe that is you. I don't fucking know. I mean, we'll see with clarifiers. Maybe. I mean, I don't fucking know, but typically it does represent someone who they're not wanting to compromise. They want things their way, and they want the other person to just accept that. They want the other person to just do whatever the fuck they want to do. Oh, he's probably going to try to talk to you. Yup. Just so you know. Yup. Oh, yeah, you ain't having that. Should I do one more? Fuck it. Let's do it. Okay. Okay, yeah, probably. That, excuse me, that Three of Pentacles and the Two of Wands came out as current challenger situation. There is that, and Seven of Wands. Lack of teamwork, someone making a decision to, I'm assuming was probably him, someone making this decision based, whatever, someone making a decision because of this lack of teamwork, whatever, and then someone's like, laying down a boundary. I'm assuming that is probably exactly what you were talking about, where it's like, yeah, we're noticing, like, we probably sensed that in this phone call or however you guys did this, right, like FaceTime, whatever. It's like, okay, we're sensing like this lack of teamwork, like someone's not wanting to fucking work this out. All right, well, you know what? You made your decision. Seven of Wands. I'm not gonna like sit over here and be a Page of Swords and, you know, or Page of Wands and like talk to you and, you know, and act like we're fucking friends, please. What is his clarifier? Good luck. Hold on 1 second. He, bless his heart, you know what I mean? But he's in a King of Wands and an Eight of Pentacles, which very much reflects his oracle, where he's feeling, this is triggering the fuck out of me. So he's in a King of Wands, where this is someone who's like, they're so confident in their decision. Like, They really took the bull by the horns with this one, you know what I mean? And then he's over here in an 8 of Pentacles where he's like, yeah, like, I made that decision. And then he's over here where he's like, okay, so I'm going to distract myself in this 8 of Pentacles, like, whatever, however he does it, work, whatever, right? He's like, I'm just going to focus on this, okay? I'm going to focus on this little pentacle right here while this is while Tower comes in and fucking obliterates everything for me. Tower is I mean, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not really mad to see that. It does represent a huge upheaval that this person is going through. And it's almost like this, I see it in my head where this person's like, they're like looking at this, they're looking at this one thing, and then everything around them is just obliterating, right? And they're like, I'm not gonna look. I'm just gonna keep focusing. Hold on. I'm just gonna keep focusing on this one little thing, even though I can sense that everything around me is just blowing into smithereens. You know what I mean? That's what's going on with him. Complete denial. Appreciate the energy coming out on your side. I mean, that 10 of Wands, damn. I mean, I don't even, fucking good for you. Trust. I just, you know, there is no, like, 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, like, 5 coming out on your side. It is coming out in the subconscious, but this is where someone, it's a 5 of Pentacles, where someone is up against a 5 of Pentacles. I just think it's you, where someone's trying to reach out to someone and like trying to, they're a Page of Swords. They're trying to, like, you know how pages are. They like want to cast out these little lines and see, like, are they going to respond to this? Are they going to respond to this? Are they going to respond to this? So be prepared for that kind of shit. I mean, probably for a while. Probably for a while. There is someone who's pretty firm in their stance. I don't even know what to say to him. I mean, it's just, anyway. Okay, let's get your shit out of the way first, then I'm going to come back to that train wreck and the outcome. The shit that's coming out, anyway, yeah, so be prepared for that kind of communication shit like that is probably going to happen for a while. Absolutely. They're up against the 5 of Wands. This is probably where I wouldn't doubt if you blocked him on everything and he's messaging, like he's messaging your phone and he's already blocked on it. And this would be where he, like, keeps sending something out to see if it's delivered, to see if it's read, you know what I mean? This 10 of Wands that's coming out on your side is exactly, like, what you had wrote in the context of your message. This is where someone, they have done the work. They've been in a 10 of Wands where it's like, I've taken on so much. I've taken on a lot of responsibility for this. I've put in a lot of work on this, and now I'm in a Hanged Man. I'm not doing that shit anymore. I'm over here in a Hanged Man where, yeah, you truly are in a pause in your life, and it's not a bad thing. It's not. That Hanged Man is where you probably know this. You're like, I'm hitting the pause on this because I need to make sure that, like, I am mentally okay going into whatever comes next for me. Knight of Cups that's coming out with that. I appreciate that because this is not someone who, like I say, is in like a 4 of Cups or like a 5 of Cups where it's like, oh God, like I'm losing hope on love. I'm just going to stay here. It's like, no, this Knight of Cups is where this person, they still believe in it. You know what I mean? They still believe that there is someone out there for them. They haven't given up hope or faith for that. Yeah, they're in a pause, they're in a Hanged Man, but they feel like it is necessary for them. This shit in the outcome, I don't even fucking, Jesus. I mean, am I surprised? I guess I shouldn't be. I like that you are not, which is good for him, I think. It is good for him. I don't think that. I know that. You not responding to this kind of shit or really standing on business, like keeping him blocked, not even giving a fuck what he has to say. It's like, truly, like, yo, like, you go fuck yourself, truly. You're seeing that in that outcome where he is up against a 10 of Swords where he's getting nothing back from her. There's nothing. And he's over here and he's like coming up against his 10 of Swords, like, over and over again. There's nothing. He's not getting anything. But as a result of that, what he's doing is he's growing the fuck up. He will try many different ways, boo. He definitely will. He's going to try to reach out, it's just, I don't even know what to say. He will. He's going to try to reach out. A lot of different ways in, like, yes, probably like social media platforms, like phone shit like that, but a lot of different ways of, like, trying to get you to take some kind of bait, trying to get you to communicate back with him. to be like asking you a question to see if you respond. Like, you know what I mean? Trying to 1 minute be very cute and flirtatious, or trying to strike up nostalgia in her to get her to respond, and he is up against a wall. I mean, I'll give it to the boy. He hasn't, he is not giving up. He's not giving up. He ain't giving up faith on that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell him. I don't know. I don't know what to fucking tell him. Anyway, hold on. The passion is too much. I can't stop thinking about you. Well, he solved that one, didn't he? Will you leave me like the others? No one understands me but you. I'm afraid to lose you. Drama, and these feelings are eating me alive. Why can't I move on from you? Should I do this one too? Well, I would, you know what? I would like to know that. Baby, can you hear me? I was gonna ask the man. Baby. Hello? Do you have your headphones in?
No.
Oh. I have a question.
Okay.
So I don't know if you've done this. I mean, I guess maybe you've done it with me.
I've never done it.
Okay, I have a question.
What you're talking about, I've never done
Okay, if let's say a man ends a relationship,
Yeah.
why do they reach out to that person?
What do you mean?
Like, why? Like, why do they, okay, let's say that they end it, they're like, I want to break up with you, whatever. They're in, and then, let's say, like, a month from now, this person, like, the guy, like, texts the girl, like, something super fucking random, and, like, they keep doing that. Why? Huh?
Probably to see if they still have seeds.
Why?
Because men are... I mean, to be frank, men are babies. They're very egotistical. Very mature. Answer that question.
I guess it's just hard for me to understand
You
that.
hate me. You know, like...
Oh.
Can we still be friends?
So I wonder how come
Can I
women
still
don't do
fuck
that.
you in 2 months? Shit like that. Or whatever the fuck, you know? Men are fucking stupid. So are women, though.
How so?
Do we need to go over this morning?
What happened?
Not
Oh.
Okay, then. I rest my case.
Did you ever try to reach out to me and plant seeds like that, or see if there were seeds planted still?
Fucking probably.
Did I respond?
I don't know. Probably not. But maybe.
I don't appreciate you doing that to me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Guess what? We're married now, so...
I don't appreciate that.
Gotcha, ho.
To be having to get banned on TikTok, stop. Okay, anyway, sorry, Veronica, fuck, okay.
Can I go back to ignoring you now?
Yeah, you can. Thank you.
Perfect.
Thanks, but like, you know. Okay. I need to figure myself out. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. I don't know where to start. I feel lonely. Why do I feel so lost? These feelings are eating me alive. He had those in both those decks. Wait, what was the bottom of the deck? Hold on. Don't wait for me, please. You deserve better. So, damn, how long did I go on that one? Got longer than that. So they just, yeah, got it. Thanks for that. Cool. Sometimes the more that he talks, you know what I mean? The more, like, I really believe the sexuality. It's not a choice. It's really not. It's not. The level of disgust I felt in my soul when he said that, I can't even explain it to you. I'm just like, please just... Sorry, hold on. I'm just disgusted, dude. Sorry I went so fucking long on that. Okay. Fuck. Maybe I shouldn't have asked, you know? Hold up, boo-boos. Okay. Who's all in here? Shelly, I see you're in here, boo-boo. Raquel? Is Raquel still in here? Oh, shit. I wonder if my... Oh, my God. My shit was paused on YouTube, so I didn't see any of those comments. Shelly, let's get it, boo. Hold on. Fuck, you know, if the phone does die, though, at least it'll be on YouTube. But hold on. Let me pull up your question. Hold up, boo. Where are you? There you are. Oh, shit. Where's your... Wait. Where's your question, boo? Wait, did you send it to me on Instagram? You must have. Yes, you did. Okay, hold on. All right, let's go. Let's get it, boo. Excuse me. Let's go. I wonder if it'll show us when. Oh, okay. Yes. When. Two more. You are. You definitely are. I gotta ask, because I'm wondering if it's Aries or if it's Gemini. I gotta ask specifically. Probably Aries season. It's Aries season. Okay. Okay. I feel like it, well, yeah, yes. Well, I'll come back to like the yes portion of it. I feel like it would be, time frame wise, it's sometime between March, and this would be like 2026. I feel like it would be March, April 2026. Shit, yeah. I feel like that is probably some warning, because it's Knight of Pentacles and then Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Like, Knight of Pentacles, like, yeah, maybe this is where you're like, oh, I wanted to do it like 2025, whatever, but like Knight of Pentacles would be where it's like you're slowly like making plans for it, whatever, right? And so Knight of Pentacles, I could see like this slow, methodical, like, okay, I'm planning out this trip, whatever. And then I don't know, maybe during that time too, like seeing that kind of shit, like maybe during that time of 2026, it's more just like financially stable for her. The one thing I would say though, it's like, which is so good advice, because it's like, yeah, she's going to. she needs to make sure that she's not in this Queen of Pentacles in reverse where she's like, she's not popping her shit basically. Cause like Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is someone who like, they're not like, they go out in public and they don't care what they look like or whatever, you know what I mean? And so I'm sure it's probably like, yo, she needs to make sure that she's like looking good, whatever. I don't even know what to say. That is a yes though. It does give like, I don't know, I wouldn't probably like directly running into that person. It does look like it's a very, it's super just like jolting or shocking. And then you see once that happens, it's just this feeling of 5 of Cups immediately. Like this feeling of regret, this fucking loss, grief, sadness, thinking about the past. I'm really wondering if that is, because 9 of Pentacles came out as the clarifier for Aries season. I'm super curious if that's like, if it's a financial thing as to why you would go during that time. I would even say emotionally too. Is a yes. It is. Yup. Maybe April. Maybe April. Yeah. Yeah, word, that is a yes. I could be advising against, like, anger and shit, too, but anyway. Yeah. Word! Okay, hold up. I don't know if, hold on. I gotta check in. I don't think Raquel's in here. Hold on. Is she? I don't think so. But I do got Raquel and Elena. If you booze are in here. Elena might be. Elena, are you in here? I don't know if she is. Maybe. I can't believe I missed all those comments on YouTube. I don't know why it does that. Like, the comment section will pause on there, and I won't see anyone commenting forever, and then I just, like, click it, and it'll swing all of the comments that I missed up. How you do that? Yeah, I'm gonna fucking... Raquel and Elaine, if you boobas are in here, let me know. Oh, I'm so sore, you guys. Bye. I got my Christmas tree up today. Yeet. Taylor, did you have any question tonight? Sorry. It's just looking at the messages between me and my kid. So funny. Jesus. Oh, fuck. I love Christmas. Oh. Oh, God, I'm so sore. I need to take ibuprofen, bitches. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck. Word, I got you, boo. Good question, bitch. Let's go. Don't start. Fuck. What came out in the reading that we just did in the outcome? 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords, I think. Let's get it, boo. Yeah, Elena, I don't know if... Let's fucking get it. I haven't seen... Raquel might have fallen asleep, though, but fuck it. We'll see if she hops back in here. Okay. I'm not mad. Irritated. 3 more. That's good. 1 more. Feel like this is definitely both. It is definitely both. He's in that, okay, which is not that bad. Okay, so 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands reversed, Star, 9 of Wands reversed, 8 of Wands, which I'm happy to see, 3 of Cups, Page of Pentacles coming out, Judgment. This, and that Judgment too, I mean, this is probably shit that you're gonna see throughout the remainder of Scorpio season, or until like, what is it, November 24th, 22nd? I don't remember. Anyway, for throughout the remainder of Scorpio season, I'm going to say this. I do think through like the rest of this month, it probably is more of like that Page of Pentacles shit, where that is what they do. They're dropping out hints. They're trying to see, which, God, I wonder if did that come out? It did come out the last time. That Page of Pentacles, that is where that's what they do, right? They're dropping out little hints, trying to see where you're standing, security-wise, stability-wise, like how you feeling about this shit, right? And that 7 of Wands and that 9, or excuse me, not 7 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles and that 9 of Wands coming out in the reverse. That 7 of Pentacles, like, trust me when I'm saying this, I'm not like condoning this or anything, but at least it gives us some context. This 7 of Pentacles is where you're planning. You know what I mean? So he's like gathering his little information, whatever. He's in the 7 of Pentacles and he's over here like planning something out, thinking about it, whatever. That 9 of Wands in reverse is definitely what is hindering him in this shit, and probably why we seen what the fuck we were seeing in the reading that we just did, where this is someone who, oh my God. Because like 9 of Wands, regardless, those fuckers have their walls up, right? Like they are so hesitant. I suppose the difference between the both of those is like a 9 of Wands in the upright, that is someone who has their walls up, but they are like, they still are holding on to hope. Him being in this 9 of Wands in reverse is almost where it's like those walls are just consuming him. Like he's not, like he can't, like he's just stuck in that 9 of Wands, you know what I mean? He's over here in the 7 of Pentacles where he's like, whatever, he's thinking a lot, he's like planning this, he's whatever, he's inventorying this shit, thinking a lot about it. And then you just see, boom, and then it's, which a good thing, this is like minor, because this is, I mean, minor's very temporary. That 5 of Wands in the reverse is where he does resolve whatever the hell is going on with him, right? This is where he comes to some kind of, I guess, resolution within self. He's not trying to, he's not up against, I guess he's getting out of his own way, essentially, in a 5 of Wands in reverse. 8 of Wands is, yes, it does happen very drastically, right? This is from his own doing. This is not where you're seeing like a tower come in and where he's like forced to do it. It's like, no, I truly believe that he's finally like, it's clocked to him. Because that 8 of Wands is where someone makes that quick decision that gets them out of that. And then what you see is like the Star and 3 of Cups. Obviously, like 3 of Cups is more of this just coming together with you, enjoying the time with you. That Star card that's coming out is that, yeah, he's stepping out on the other side of that, more having more faith, more healed, definitely more himself, feeling more optimistic, more hopeful. This is gonna be a rough month for him. Excuse me. Yeah, it's definitely, I'm gonna say definitely testing, definitely fishing for when you guys see each other. I would be prepared for that. Ooh. Word. Good for him. Okay, word. All right. Word. What you had a question, boo? Right, I think you sent in 15. Yeah! What's your other question, boo? Oh, my back. Oh. Oh, I need to take my hair down. This shit is getting heavy. Oh. The music's so peaceful. Yo, my arms. Oh my god. Oh, my arms hurt. Oh. Let's go, let's go. Mm-hmm. Word. Hold up, boo. Let's see what the hell this looks like. Three more. Definitely. Yeah, good for him. Listen to this shit. Damn. Chariot card, Page of Cups, Ace of Swords, Wheel of Fortune reverse, Strength in reverse, Judgment. Magician bottom of the deck. Those are a lot of majors coming out with that. Yeah, I would say that this... I don't know if it would be so much... Maybe. Because it's not like... I don't know. Not like... I don't know, let me explain this, because it wasn't really clocking me, like, damn, it doesn't really look like he's so much, like, holding on to his trauma or his past, but maybe this is some of it, you know what I mean? But that Chariot card with that Wheel of Fortune that's coming out in the reverse underneath it, like, this is what this is meant to direct him towards, right? If I had to guess, like, this kind of shit that's coming out underneath, like, underneath these cards, that Wheel of Fortune reverse, Strength in reverse, and that Judgment, this is probably the way that he is right now. And, like, that Judgment, and I'll explain that, but that Judgment card that's coming out with it is where God's calling out to you in a judgment, right? Like, God's calling out to you to change this kind of shit. He's like, it's like, yo, if you just look, all of the signs are there. Everything that you need is there for you to be walking through these lessons, right? What these lessons are is him not having control or being able, well, shit, don't this go well into that, where he it's like this inability to make a fucking decision. You know what I mean? Where he's sitting in this indecisiveness. That Strength card in the reverse that's coming out is like, he does that because he is lacking confidence with himself. He's got, and like, it's low confidence or like doubting self, huge self-doubt. Feeling, I don't want to like make this like a fucking sob story, but it's like feeling inadequate. It is. It's him feeling inadequate, and like that's the reason that he doesn't take control and he doesn't like make these decisions. Which you see is like that Chariot in the reverse is where someone, they're in control of that, right? Like they are taking the bull by the fucking horns in that card, right? They are focused. They are going to go after what the fuck they want. Nothing is going to stop them. I would say that the Strength in reverse, it is challenging and it is very immature, this kind of shit, for sure it is. And that Page of Cups that's coming out is like, yeah, like, yo, it's trying to clock to him. Like, God's like, yo, I'm trying to clock this to you being in this energy that you are not going to get what you want when you were in a page energy. And like, shit, anybody who's in here listening to this, you will never fucking get what you truly want being in a page energy. You just won't. This is where like you are meant to rise up in a king energy, right? Like you are meant, shit, I'd even take a fucking night card with him where, like, I am kind of reading him, but like it does go into that, oh shit. Of course, my phone's dying. Hold on. Elena, let me know when you come, sorry, my phone's dying. Let me know when you're in here. Okay, hold on. Hold on, Boo, where are you? Fuck. Hold on, I gotta plug these bitches in. Bitch, give me my fucking charger. Okay. Are you in here, Boo? There you are, okay. What? And then I just dropped my charger. What was I saying? I was going off about that page. You won't get what you, okay. I guess I'll stick it with him. He's not going to get what he wants in this page energy. None of you ever will. And I am kind of reading him because he was coming out like a fucking page in that past one where I do just get the feeling that this is probably his go-to, where just stop. You have to stop this. Where it's like constantly trying to cast out these lines for Elena to answer so he can get, like, so he can feel better about it. So he can get some validation so he doesn't feel so low confidence, right? But you're just seeing like this wheel, like you're just seeing like this cycle that he's going through with this, where it's like, how many times are you going to be in a page energy asking these fucking questions and then you feel okay about it and then you just do it again? Like, how many times you can do this? That Ace of Swords that's coming out with that, though, I mean, that does represent a breakthrough, right? That is where that, I mean, and right under that, or right above that, Judgment is where that shit does clock to him, where it's like, I mean, what have you gotten? Truly, what have you gotten acting in a page energy? It has gotten you not making any kind of decisions, not you having any kind of luck in this area of your life, and you still are low self-esteem doing this kind of shit. It's cowardly, it is. But anyway, this, I mean, that is what is being triggered. Word. I suppose that could be. You know, it just wasn't so, I don't know. I guess that could be. Like some of his past and shit. Willpower is a huge thing with this. With that Chariot and that Magician. Especially with this relationship. Are you kidding me? That Four of Cups came out underneath it. Where it has gotten him, he's stagnant in this. It's gotten him nothing. You know what I mean? Like, he's still just in this Four of Cups where there's nothing happening. Because he keeps doing this. Not really mad then, to considering those majors that came out with him tonight. Good. 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 Damn, Scorpio season's gonna be a rough fucking year for him, bitch. Jeez. Well, I guess I'm curious, like, I don't know. Curious to see what happens after that. After, Scorpio season. I had too much faith in him. I just felt like he was gonna fucking get it before then. Yeah, that boy gonna have a rough motherfucking Scorpio season, boo. Oh. Shit, hold on. Okay. Okay. I don't know if Raquel's in here. Hold on. Raquel, did you come back in here, boo? I don't know if she did. Oh, sorry I keep moving around so much. Oh, there you are, boo. What up? Hold up. What you want to do your reading on? Let's go, boo. Let's get it. Hold up. Let me get... Okay. Hold on. I think there's one flipped over. Oh. Okay. Let's get it, boo. You know the drill. Let's see. Current, past, future, subconscious outcome. Where is my timer? All right. Let's get it, boo. Let's see what comes out. Let's see current. Let's see current. What is this? Page of Cups. I gotta put a pin out. Hold on. Here you go. This is probably more revolving around love, emotions, yeah, like love life, but you emotionally, and also you're probably your mental well-being as well right now. Damn. Definitely love. One more for that. Damn. Okay. Well, ain't that fucking crazy? Didn't I say it's like emotion and like mental well-being? You want to know what temperance represents? Yes, it's like patience, you know what I mean? Divine timing and shit like that. But what temperance also does represent is living in alignment with what is going on in here and what is going on in here. So, I mean, yeah, that's straight up. But this... The Temperance and Six of Swords coming out on bottom of the deck, like, yes, of course it is, you know, like, this whole reading is revolving around you truly being in alignment with purpose, with your mind, your heart, just living in alignment, right? Living one with God. This, too, though, is probably shit that you are going to experience from now throughout, Sagittarius season. That Six of Swords, though, that's coming out with it. This is where, I mean, I appreciate it. It's like a mini death that she's going through, right? And because that is what Six of Swords is. It's like, yeah, we're seeing that she is in, I mean, there are changes that she's encountering during this time. It is more of her processing a lesson, accepting a lesson, like true, like, I don't know, a little bit, like a little lesson that she's getting. It's not like super drastic like a death, but, yeah, accepting a lesson, like moving on from something. Actually, I'm going to start in the past position. The Knight of Swords and the Six of Cups is coming out in the past position. Excuse me, sorry, it's my indigestion. This kind of shit, I guess that would be like a Six of Swords. Sorry, that fucking thing keeps tipping. Sorry, YouTube. What was I saying? That Knight of Swords and that Six of Cups, that does go well off of that Six of Swords is what I was saying. This kind of shit that's coming out in the past here, there is probably a very valuable little nugget here in your past. This Knight of Swords, and it, God, sorry, I'm like so sore, that's why I'm moving around so much. That Knight of Swords that's coming out here, this is representing, like, at one point, you still have this ability within you, right? This Knight of Swords does represent someone who is very direct with communication. Like, think of, it is like a, yeah, it is like a mini like King of Swords, Queen of Swords, right? Because those, they're like that as well, where it's very to the fucking point, it's very direct. And you're seeing like this Knight of Swords in the past where it's like, yeah, she did have this ability. This could be where, like, Six of Cups coming out with it, she, I don't know, hasn't been fostering this, hasn't been practicing this, hasn't like had the opportunity, whatever, where it's like, yeah, you're seeing that she was probably more, I guess, direct. I'm trying to think of like another word for that. Not direct. What kind of word am I thinking? Direct. I'm just gonna say direct for lack of a better term. Probably more like advocating for self is definitely how a Knight of Swords is. More, Not afraid to say what they want to say is what I mean, like direct that way. Not afraid to say what they fucking need to say. Not afraid to say what needs to be said. And the Six of Cups that's coming out here, of course, that could be representing where like this kind of just personality, right? Assertive's a good one. Yes. Assertive's a good one. That Six of Cups that's coming out, that it's like, yeah, this kind of characteristic that she had, right? It absolutely could be one where it's like she kind of, whatever, she had, like, maybe forgot she fucking like had this ability, hasn't really been fostering it, whatever, but this also could be showing us too that you had learned this kind of lesson, or you really developed this kind of shit because of like probably a love connection, right? Like Six of Cups being like a soulmate connection. This is probably one where it's like, yeah, I really fine-tune that skill in that relationship. And I don't know, maybe that is showing us where it's like, yeah, she kind of like from then until now, maybe she was in like this Swords energy where it was kind of hard for her to be more soft, be more like vulnerable. Like she's always just like to the fucking point, direct, and like has a hard time really communicating like emotion wise, or like being vulnerable. Like maybe she's the type of person that just like intellectualizes her feelings. So because you're seeing here in the current, like this Page of Cups and the Six of Pentacles is something that like you're encountering now in the current, right? Where this is you being open and honest about what is going on in your heart, and it is fucking hard. That page, so I'm wondering if it is very much that, where it's like I've been so like well versed in this is like a quality that I've always had, and now I'm like struggling more so with connecting to this more vulnerable side of me. And that could be one where it makes you feel extremely fucking exposed, because that's how a Page of Cups would feel. It's, think of like a little kid when it's a Page of Cups energy coming out. It's like I feel so open and raw when I'm talking about that kind of shit, but I can promise you, like, if that is something that you were struggling with right now, especially, fuck, I don't even really care what aspect of your life this is in, but like especially with relationships, this is where you will find like you showing that kind of vulnerability. I think you would be surprised with what comes back to you doing that kind of shit, because there obviously is strength in that, right? And that Six of Cups the Six of Pentacles that's coming out, that it's like if you notice that you were giving that to someone, you 100% will receive that in return. You're not seeing here that like someone's taking advantage of that, or someone's like someone's being predatory towards you in that kind of energy. This, God, I just feel like this is really good advice for love. You're seeing that in that advice of this reading. Should I go with subconscious? The Magician, yeah, I guess I will. So in the subconscious, Magician and Nine of Swords is coming out, where, and that's good advice too for your outcome. I'm curious if you have been experiencing struggles with like connecting to, especially if you're someone who's like, oh God, I like manifest, I pray all the time, prayer's like huge for me. That's definitely Magician. That Nine of Swords is coming out. This could be a couple different things where you are utilizing your Magician. This would be however you manifest, right? Like however you were connecting to God, however you were talking to him. That Nine of Swords could be what you're doing, where it's like, as of lately, it hasn't really been so much like, oh, I'm like it's saying things that I'm grateful for, or like whatever. It's more of like, I'm in this Nine of Swords, I'm in a hell of a lot of pain, or I'm in a lot of mental fucking turmoil, and that seems to be the only time that I'm like ever connecting to it. Like I'm ever connecting to my higher power, I'm ever connecting to God. Like I'm always in, hold on, I'm gonna go over on this. It's like I'm always in like this mental fucking turmoil state. This too, if you have been struggling with that, where it's like, yeah, I like typically I'm a very spiritual person, I'm always like grinding my shit in this Magician, this kind of stuff right here, obviously, I mean, this is such good advice for anybody who's like going through some shit like that, having a hard time connecting with source. Hierophant, you know what I mean? I mean, it's like, yeah, absolutely, of course, connecting with a Hierophant, right? What Hierophant is it's like that, practice or that step towards like higher power, right? And so of course that could be shit, that could be reading tarot, you know what I mean? If this is like what gets you out of self and really connects you with something bigger than self. Religion's huge in a Hierophant, right? Because it's like that medium thing between you and your fucking God, right? However, that Nine of Wands is coming out with it. I'm really curious if this is where you're going to be encountering a tweak in that. God, I'm wondering if that's what that Six of Swords is then. and that temperance. Because, you know, I was saying, like, that Six of Swords, I'm like, it's like a little tweak. It's like a mini death card where there is a change, but it's not, like, super, like, huge, drastic where your whole life is changing. But it is, like, where it's a little tweak. I bet you anything that's where the fuck it's at. It could be rooted in your spiritual practice, 100% Hierophant. This is where you, because Nine of Wands is coming out with it, where this is probably she's taking on different form in Hierophant, where, this is just a fucking example, right? Let's say that you were super religious. Like, let's say you were like, oh my God, I was like super into like Catholic religion. Like that was my thing. Like that was like how I connected, shit like that, right? And I'm just finding that it's harder for me to connect in that. It's harder for me to talk to God in that kind of energy. I'm over here in a Nine of Swords where it seems like the only time I'm talking to him is I'm in like mental turmoil. I don't want my relationship to always be like that. I want to have this direct line. I want to be more connected. This would be where it's like, you know what? I'm going to try whatever. I'm going to try like spirituality or whatever. Like I'm going to try this. I'm going to try doing this and like seeing if it works. Nine of Wands coming out with that is where it could be a bit awkward, or shit, even, and I would say that would maybe even be the reverse of that. Like if you are someone who's extremely spiritual and you're like, I haven't really necessarily given religion a chance, right? I've always been super spiritual, like very like meditating, like always like whatever, right? Like whatever that is. I always have like the spiritual practice, but religion has always been something that I've had a really hard time, whatever, getting my mind around, accepting. Like I have like a barrier towards that. That absolutely could be that. And like no shade, like Nine of Wands is where you're curious about it, but there's a lot of fucking walls up towards that. A lot of time that's religion. And rightfully so. That a lot of times, especially if you've been raised in like a household like that, could really leave a bad taste in your mouth. But that would be it, boo. I would so encourage that if you have been just having a hard time connecting with God. I'm not even kidding. I would, and if you've been more of a spiritual person, I would highly encourage you check out, hell yeah, be open to it. At least be open to it. Anyway, as for like, because this is very targeted towards love too, like with this past and current, and I'm going to talk about that too. I'll come back to that though. But Lovers and Three of Wands coming out as advice for this, right? And I know you probably, I guess this comes out for you quite a bit. We shouldn't really be surprised, but like that Lovers card that's coming out, especially with this kind of advice here of you like connecting more, like being more open, even though it's very difficult or you feel very raw doing it. You being in that Page of Cups energy where it's being more vulnerable, being more childlike, that Lovers card that's coming out, that it is calling in, and right here too, even though if you've been like talking to God in this kind of energy, it is working. That Lovers card that's coming out is a soul contract that's coming in. That Three of Wands is where you see like it's where it's coming in quickly. There's already momentum that's built up towards that coming into your life. If the for time frame for that, I would say it's probably like around Taurus season, that kind of shit coming in, especially if you're single. Absolutely. If I would even say that too. Like even if you're talking to someone right now, that would definitely be your advice, is to practice doing some of that Page of Cups shit with them. Because if I could guarantee she's probably talking to someone, it's probably like soul contract level shit. I would encourage you to connect more with them in that Page of Cups. And it is going to be practice, but I think you'd be surprised with what you receive in that. Because again, there's already momentum that's being built up in that. Anyway. Hold on. You coming out of your shell, bitch. Should I do that? I can hold on. Here's my last one. Let's do it. Hold on. I just want to see what comes out. I don't know if you were in here. Were you? I don't know if Raquel was in here when I was doing freeze. Good for you. Independence. You are cultivating a strong sense of independence, no longer relying on others to define your happiness and success. And romance. Romantic energy is flowing, bringing sweetness and tenderness, to your relationship. New sparks are flying. And then inspiration. You're in a phase of great inspiration. Every aspect of your work feels exciting and creativity flows effortlessly. That could be some future. And then financial stability. Your financial situation is secure and career success is bringing you material rewards and a sense of safety for the future. Word. That deck smells new. Word! Okay, hold up. Oh, you guys, I'm so sore. I hurt. I hit. Hold up, boo-boos. Excuse me. Where'd my music go? I think wait. Yeah. Hold on, Taylor. I think you sent me something, boo. Hold up. Where are you? Y'all, my dreads are heavy. Where are you? There you are. Ooh, hold up, boo. Hold up. Taylor, are you still in here? Oh. Yo. Mm. Word, I got you, boo. Word. Hold on, I gotta pull my calendar. Hold up, boo. What is today? Okay. Let's go. Okay. Hold up, boo. Hold it. Oh, it hurts my heart. Okay. Let's go. Let's see. Two more. I would say yes, boo. Yeah, that does reflect. Hold on. So, okay, I'll come back to that. 5 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, Empress in reverse, Page of Pentacles, and Page of Cups. Yes, that's, like, I feel like this, like, the top of this shit, like the 5 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands shit that's coming out, I feel like that does reflect, I mean, pretty well off of what you fucking said, right? Because that 7 of Wands, it is where someone is, they're like asserting themselves. They're protecting themselves. They're defending themselves, right? They're defending their energy. And that 9 of Pentacles, like with that 5 of Cups around it, right? There is, yes, there is this independence that you're in. There's also this fucking sadness, this missing this person, but also protecting yourself from them. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, that Page of Cups especially is probably someone who, where was it? Yeah, I would say more fantasizing. Absolutely. Because that Page of Cups is someone, of course, like a little kid. That's someone who's like daydreamy. They're, you know what I mean? Does give very, sorry, I'm like trying to clock that Page of Pentacles because it's something so, just material. I'm like, what are you doing in that? You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing when you're fantasizing? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, I mean, that, yeah, I would say definitely, fantasizing. Maybe that's just, I don't know, maybe it's just new, maybe it's just that, like new, just new, like, fantasies maybe that has not crossed their mind before. Wait. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Fucking love that. Hella Page energy. Good for you. Deadass. Standing up against that Empress in the reverse. It is just a desert area. Just such lack of growth on their part. I'm happy you're not giving your energy to that. But anyway, to answer, yeah, that is a yes. I can't anymore. Hold up, booze. I don't know who's all in here. Hold up, TikTok. Oh, there's only like one person in there. TikTok, I'm gonna end this live, alright? Because I need to charge my phone. So if you want to watch me, hop over to YouTube, okay? I'll be, wait, what is today? Sunday? I'll be on here probably Wednesday. Okay. I love you guys. I gotta charge this bitch. There was no one even in there. Okay. Ah. welcome, boo. Ooh, hold up, boo. I need to look this up. On Prime? On Prime. How many episodes are there? Oh shit, there's 2 seasons of this bitch?
What's that? 2 seasons?
This show.
What is it?
The ex-wife. The description of it, bitch! Oh my god. Let's go. I don't know. Do I want to watch this? This might, like... This might trigger me. No, hold on. I need to look this up. I don't think I have. That sounds super familiar. I'm curious if my kids watch that. My kid watches that. Yeah, I knew that. I knew that looked familiar. Which I don't know if that's appropriate. What is this even about? Yeah, this, yep. That's it. That's hilarious. Oh, that's cute. Yo, I know. That might be a show I have to watch by myself and got real fucking mad at him if I watch that with him.
Fuck yeah, I do.
Bitch, I'm gonna have to watch this. Baby, how come you haven't showered?
It's gonna take me 2 seconds. Just gotta watch the important stuff.
I'm done.
Okay.
And I want to snuggle.
I've been immersed.
Hold on, I gotta pee first. Well, boo-boos. Well, bitches, I'm gonna fucking, I guess I'm done. Yeah, I'll probably be back on here, Wednesday, Friday. Yes, exactly. He's been sitting there the whole time I've been on here. Playing his Pokemon. At least I think that's what he's playing. My YouTube is like, it's almost time for bed. All right, you guys, I'll be back on here on Wednesday. I just keep an eye on. Oh, sorry, I was getting a notification. Oh, don't tell me I have the hiccups. Oh, just keep an eye on my stories. I'll post on there. Okay, love you guys. I gotta pee.